Well then, hello again. Here we are in Circuit de Catalunya in Spain for round 4 of season 5 in Gran Turismo Group 3 racing for Tier 2, and hopefully we can make this an absolute banger of a race. The last couple of races were actually pretty good as well. And but this one, let's try and make a banger. Let's try and make some good racing today. Because why not? If this is the one, come on. Good racing. Oh Lord, hello. So yeah. Yeah, not much to talk about, as this is only just qualifying. Sooner or later, the drivers will be allowed to hop on. Hello, Charizard. Hello, hello. Hello to everyone in the stream. And, well, these are the drivers. Skittles, Funk, Chills, Greenwood, Geordie, KG Racing, Charizard, our well, leader so far, not by much. He is getting chased down by Lego Man. It was actually shown quite pace actually over the course of the races. Garrett as well, Andy, who has a qualifying ban. So he's going to be starting at the back of the grid in both races, and obviously the admin, the host, Reno King, in the lobby. Oh, hello, ALR. So yeah, not too much to be discussed, thankfully. So, as we are just waiting for the reserves, I think, of Tier 2. Guys, welcome to the stream. I don't know if there's going to be a stream for Tier 1, personally, but I'm pretty sure there will be. And yeah, there will be. There will be one. For thingy. Hello. Yeah. Well, looks like I'm the one in the spotlight today. Which, well, I'm used to it because I've been doing this for quite a while now. Hello, Spyros. Qualifying is about to start. Looks like both of the McLarens are already out. But Charizard, Geordie out as well. So the two Lexus cars already out on the track. Smells of Funk as well. Lego Man, Garrett, Chills, KG. And here we are in the Spanish circuit in Barcelona. Looking a bit misty, to be fair. As the driver's already headed around turn 3. It's not too much happening, as this is only the outlap, and Skills is now out. Jay Larry out. Reno King out. and we are now just waiting on Greenwood to, well, to join in the fun. And there he is, as Andy has to stay in the pit lane. So yeah. Not too much going on, as the drivers just finished about to finish sector 2. Looks like Geordie had a bit of a nightmare, as looks like there's some racing going on already, as Lego Man seems to be quite slow on the exit of turn 7. I'm pretty sure. No, turn 8, sorry, turn 8. And Black Charizard will kick us off with a lap to start us off and set the time, which the drivers will be chasing, and I'm pretty sure it will be quite of a high lap, to be fair, somewhere in the 49s or somewhere in the 50s or something. And for some reason nothing is updating. Why is my chat not updating? I don't know why. Come on now. And Black Charizard will kick us off with Smells of Funk following very close by. As the drivers, well, they start their flying laps. I don't know why my chat just doesn't want to update. That's just stupid. But as we round the first sector, it's going to be Black Charizard who will set the purple first sector. And Smells of Funk losing a bit of time on Charizard, as well. Garrett is the one to be looking out for, especially in this race, as apparently he did have very good practice earlier on today. So he's going to be the main man, as the two Mazda cars following each other quite closely. As we see the American driver of Skittles rounding off turn 5 in the black and white Red Bull livery there. Can I bet on players? If you want. I got a tenner on Black Charizard. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm pretty sure Smells of Funk will give us the provisional pole time, as I'm pretty sure Black Charizard didn't have a good qualifying lap, looks like. And here we are, crossing the line and setting a time of a 1:49.4. Black Charizard with a 52, Chills with a 48. Geordie up next to cross the line, not going to be quite quick. However, Chills so far on provisional pole with a time nearly into the 47s here, as Garrett is 5th fastest. And here we are into the 47s of KG Racing, setting a time that high. Lego Man can't really compete, as he had a 57. ALR up next to cross the line in a 51, which puts him up in 4th. Let's have a look. Reno King next across the line in 49, so that will put him 4th, and ALR in 5th. Greenwood up to cross the line. He just finished his lap, and that will put him 5th fastest. ALR relegated to 6th. And looks like Lego Man is going to be the slowest so far. And obviously Andy can't participate, as I just saw someone in the gravel. And let's have a look at what's happening. Black Charizard did have a very good first lap. Just finished sector 2. However, he's already 4 seconds down on his own time, which I don't think that's going to make any improvements so far. And let's just have a quick look around here as Chills heads to the penultimate chicane for a second lap. And no, he'll pit. He's going to pit for fresh tyres, I'm pretty sure. Who's up next across the line? That's my question. Charles number 53, Garrett up next across the line in a time of a 48, which will put him third fastest. Who's next across the line? Skittles up next across the line. That's going to be into the 50s, I'm pretty sure, and it puts him 8th fastest. Giulieri relegated to 9th from 4th, and he's up himself to 6th. Good battling so far as Reno in 6th now. Greenwood up next across the line. Don't think it's going to be a good lap at all, as he's not going to beat his 49. Let's have a look here. He has to make this count now, not Charizard, as no, never mind, he's not going to make a count at all. Right, what is going on? It's just like a massive train, which Muzzle Funk is leading so far, and the TCR drivers in the Mazdas are both 1-2, as we saw Giulieri there in the gravel. Muzzle Funk rounding off turn 9, same as Garrett, following each other quite nicely as well. And they're not teammates, but it's still something. Lego Man only topped it by a 10th, which is a bit surprising if you ask me. And let's have a look at Smells of Funk's time. It's not going to be quick, but Garrett maybe a potential for provisional pole, as he might get into the 47s. No, he won't. He misses out on the 47. He did get a 48.0 though. Not. It's a very quick time. I have to give it. To him, as Reno rounded up. Now rounds off the last corner. Maybe. Just maybe. Nope. Stay 6th. KG in the pits. Let's have a look. Not the best qualifying from our championship leader. Same as from Geordie as well, so both of the Lexus pair not looking too comfortable on this track. Right, and there's just like a massive train. And who's leading that train? That's my question. Charizard is leading it. However, this could be the lap, maybe, but no, he can't go any quicker than a 52 at all. Smells of Fug picks up the half-a-second penalty, and the Polish driver of Garrett is so far 2nd, splitting the Mazda duo so far. But he still has to somehow find 4 tenths as he heads into the final chicane. Oh, and we got a spinner there from Smells of Funk, but let's carry on with Garrett's lap here as he now bends the last corner, maybe to put... I was thinking he could put that Toyota on provisional pole, but no. And looks like there will be 30 seconds left of qualifying, which is not really good, as Chills as a 2-second time penalty. Reno's not going to do any better, I don't think. Giulieri, don't think so at all. How many laps? It's a 15. Right, so how GT works, it's timed. So in the sprint race, it's 15 minutes. And in the... and in the endurance race, it's 40 minutes. So we'll get some good racing, hopefully, in the sprint race. As the drivers are now rounding off their last, well, except for Greenwood. And looks like KG Racing, well, Never mind, it doesn't split the Mazda Duo so far. So approximately, if it's about 150, if it's 150, then 2 minutes. That's about 6-7 laps of racing, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, maybe 8, but Garrett won't do enough. As Lego Man rounds off the last corner to hopefully seal his pole position for the sprint, as Chills is up next across the line, and I don't think he's going to do anything. Who's that across the line? It is Skittles, and I don't think that's going to be good enough. And it's not. It's not going to be good enough. And looks like it's going to be Mazda duo of Lego Man and KG Racing on pole. Well, on and if he carries on, he could get a penalty for this, as he tries to go for pole, but if he carries on with that lap, he could get a very good penalty for not following the rules. If he carries on, up on his own teammate. However, the thing is he going to bend the rules? And he did. He did bend the rules. And he was not meant to. So, looks like it's KG Racing on pole, with Lego Man filling out the second row. Mazda lockout with Garrett and Smells of Funk in the second row. Chills Jewelry in the third row. Greenwood Charizard, who apparently has broken pedals, in the fourth, on the fourth row. Skittles, Geordie filling out the fifth. Reno and Andy filling out the rest of the grid. And for some reason, I am in a party with someone, and I didn't even realise. That's gonna go straight to the stewards. I'm pretty sure, as that is not meant to be happening. Let's get the racing over and done with, pretty much. There's just some drivers. Geordie is just chilling on, well, in sector 3 for some reason. Let's have a look where everyone is. So, Garrett is just on the edge of turn 1, same as Smells of Funk. Chills doing an absolute brilliant lap of 3 minutes. Greenwood driving the track backwards. Charizard chilling on, well, turn 4. And let's just look at Greenwood for now. As he does go wide. And across the straight finish we go, with a beautiful lap time. At this point, let's have a look. That's literally what I just said. Oh god. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I'm on stream. I'm on stream. Don't say anything. Right, there we go. Oh god. Right, what's happening? So, are we going to be starting the race, or...? Oh, he's doing donuts. That's a nice shot. That is. Oh my lord. Hello.
Hello.
Charizard. So,
Hi.
what's happening with your pedals? Quick interview just before the race.
So basically, you know the main straight, turn one.
Yeah.
I have my throttle foot to the floor, and it's not catching. If you suspect it on me now, it's probably maxing out this much throttle input.
Only a half?
Yeah, only about half. And then it was just skills thing now. And then in the final sector, it's braking on its own when I don't want it to.
Oh yeah. Oh lord, you really have to fix your pedals then.
We gotta wait for KG up after what's it called? Do something first. It's gonna take me about at least half an hour to fix it. I'm gonna try and fix it. If not, I'm screwed. But yeah, this today I have to be on controller.
It is what it is at the end of the day.
It's annoying because I've only recently fixed it.
However, what? Put like WD-40 or something on it.
I'll have a look, but for now, it's gonna be all about damage limitations.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, right, cheers.
Yep, no worries. See you later, lad.
Alright, see ya.
Well, that's Charizard's excuses. Now we're just waiting for KG to well, oh my god. Oh my, we are behind schedule. Oh my god, right. That's, right, hold on. Right, to answer your first question, no. Thanks for calling me the commentator. It was actually someone in my party who came in, and basically I didn't want them to disturb the stream. Did someone sabotage the pedals? Yes, probably. But at the moment we're just trying to resolve this man's well, problems, as he has to pull over or he'll be disqualified. And as we head to the grid, for the first and last time of this, well, for the first time, and here we are, 5 red lights, and it lights out, and away we go. KG actually does pull over, and he will be right at the very last place. Garrett has the brilliant start from third. He's now up into first. Reno King as well, so he's now up into first. And as we head into turn 1, who's going to be the main man up in first place? It's going to be Reno, who will be first place, with Lego Man following in quite close. Chills, Greenwood on the inside of Chills, and looks like Charizard as well is also going to gain a couple of places. And as we head into turn 4 here in the circuit of Catalunya, Greenwood, Charizard, Chills on the outside, has to protect against Jordi who's on the inside of that man. Of Chills. Andy picks up a couple of positions as well, same as Jay Larry dropped back a couple of places. Skittles as well. And let's have a look. This is very close racing for now, as Jordi tries to go on the inside of Chills here, and Chills on the gravel, barely escaping it. Jordi, as we head into the second straight, he's up into 6th. Greenwood is 5th. Charizard in 4th, and Greenwood is going to have a go at him on the inside of Charizard, and Greenwood trying to make that move stick, and will he make it? He will make it, but Charizard is back at him on the inside of the right-hander, and will stay in 4th place as he tries to stay with his championship rival Lego Man so far, and Garrett will take the lead so far of this race. I don't know if he's lying or anything, however he seems to be quite quick on that controller. Reno trying to get all the slipstream he can from Garrett's car, however Lego Man probably is going to try and stay with him. Reno taking all the curb, Garrett on the inside, well, trying to defend his spot. He could have told Lego Man stays in 3rd, but now he's trying to go on the inside of turn 3 on Garrett, and will he make it stick as Garrett does stay with the racing line? However, they will go side by side into turn 4 between Lego Man and Garrett, and Lego Man will be up into 2nd place as Charizard's still in 4th, and that's way less points compared to 2nd place as we speak. Right, let's have a look. KG up into 9th, but Jay Larry will take that back as KG did hit the gravel there a bit. Trying to go on the outside of Jay Larry, which probably isn't the best idea, and Chills down in 12th. All the guys going very wide into turn 8. Reno, Garrett, Lego Man, and so on. However, Reno goes very wide, pushes Reno, and Lego Man will take full advantage of it. No, he won't. Hold on. Garrett will take full advantage of the fighting. And what happened there? Reno and Lego Man probably collided or something, and off they go, pretty much. And looks like we got a completely brand new top 3. Garrett, Charizard, Greenwood now, all fighting for that first place as we speak. Jordi in the Lexus up in 4th. Smells Off Funk doing a brilliant job for the McLaren team, who just set the fastest lap so far. And as we head into lap 3, Black Charizard will be on the outside of Greenwood, trying to hold his position, and yes he will, same as Jordi trying to go on the attack on Greenwood and going into turn 3. Turn 3 now. And no moves will happen, but these top 5 are giving absolutely everything. Lego Man there in the background, the Smells of Funk just to go on the inside of Jordi, and it will make it happen for him, which brings him up into 4th, as Garrett will probably slowly pull away But no, he won't. He has a half-a-second time penalty, which is very, very costly at this point, especially when everyone's gathered around. And Geordie on the inside smells of funk with the switchback. They go side by side, going into turn 8, and Geordie, well, pushes him very wide. He hit the grass there a bit, and looks like one of the Toyota cars also hit the gravel there. Smells of funk trying to go back at Lego Man. Lego Man up into 5th. Geordie stays 4th. Greenwood, Charizard, Garrett still going out there, as they probably will end up on the podium, these 3 drivers, I think. But who knows, we still have another 10 minutes left of racing in the sprint. Let's see. Andy with a half-a-second time. But other than that, not too much is happening as we move further up the grid a bit. Geordie tried to catch up with the top 3. Smells of funk getting all the slipstream he can from that Lexus car. As we go into turn 1 for the 4th time this race. So I am expecting it. Hold on, if they've done about I'd say about 8-7 laps, as I said. And we head into turn 4 again. Greenwood with flashing lights there a bit. It looks like Smells of Funk have overtaken Lego Man again. And the top 6 will just not... they just will not stop fighting at all. They're going toe to toe each time, all within 5/10. Who's going to make the move? First things first, and we need to have a good angle on this. Gonna tell Black Charizard is going. He's not in the party anymore. He was. Greenwood setting the fastest lap, but Geordie with a big dive on Greenwood. Unfortunately, he didn't make it, but now he's going to be on the attack that Smells of Funk, and he. Smells tries to go on the inside of Geordie, which will make it forward, but he might lose another position to Lego Man if he's not careful enough. And they go side by side into the chicane. Geordie on the inside tries to defend, hits the sausage curbs, and somehow he's ended up next to Lego Man, and he lost 2 positions in in Sector 3, which is not too good for him. But Black Charizard finally took the lead of this race. Garrett in 2nd. Black Charizard defending all his line, but Garrett goes side by side with him into the chicane. Greenwood as well, going 3 wide into turn 3. And what's going to happen now as Black Charizard takes the lead? Greenwood's giving it absolutely everything at this point. Garrett will take the lead now. Black Charizard has the inside line, and Greenwood as well. Garrett goes very wide there, and Smells, unfortunately, is in the grass, and Lego Man is back up into 4th. Black Charizard leads so far going into lap 5. Garrett, Greenwood, Lego Man, KG Racing, who's made a brilliant recovery drive. Damage limitation, that's for sure. As Geordie now on the inside of KG, beautiful move going into turn 7 there from Geordie the first, as we just saw there. Garrett tries to go on the outside of Black Charizard. Charizard with the inside line. Charizard and Garrett. Garrett and Charizard. Garrett with the beautiful switchback makes that move happen for him. That's definitely the ACC skills coming up into play there, as Charizard is now in 2nd. Greenwood going at him as hard as possible, but no! With a spinner from Greenwood, Lego Man will be up into 3rd, and the 2 title contenders so far, 2nd, 3rd. Charizard is on a controller, yes, and I don't know how he's doing that at all, or maybe he was just making excuses, but I don't know personally. However, it is a Lexus 2.4 with Legoman separating the two Lexus cars, but the Mazda is 3.5. He's not cheating, no. It's just the pace, basically. Garrett has a beautiful lead of a 2.6 with Chill setting the fastest lap so far. At the moment anyway, as Charizard is getting pressured from Legoman. Legoman on the inside line with Charizard, the two title contenders going at it, going into turn 5. That wasn't a voice crack, by the way. Charizard tries to make the switchback. He's now on the inside line, going into turn 7 here. And Legoman trying to outbrake Charizard, but will he stick? And he will make it stick. And Charizard trying to go back at him, going 3 wide, going into turn 8. Turn 7 or turn 8, sorry, as maybe we might have three wide, as we see Reno there spinning on the, well, spinning, and KG giving it absolutely everything to get on that podium, and the two Mazda cars up into the podium spots as Black Charizard tries to make a move on the outside of KG, which probably will not happen. And wow, we're getting some brilliant entertainment from these guys. As Jordy is up into 4th, Black Charizard, who was leading the race at lap 4, he's down into 4th. Legoman and KG so far the top constructor, who will get the maximum points at the moment as we speak. Jordy getting all the slipstream he can from the Mazda, and he goes on the inside of both of them, trying to make something happen for him as KG goes straight back at him, going into turn 3. And who knows, Jordy goes very wide, KG securing his spot on that final step of the podium, as we still have another 4 minutes to, well, another 3 minutes to go. And Jordy back at him again on the inside of turn 4. Maybe, just maybe, KG with Jordy on the switchback. KG hitting all the curbs he can. Jordy doing everything he can to get that at least one Lexus car on the podium. Andy in 6th, making a recovery drive himself as well, especially from the one-shot quali ban that he had, with Garrett absolutely leading this race now by 5 seconds. Legoman so far in 2nd, as KG is defending everything he can. Andy going quite wide there, going into turn 9. And here we are in sector 3. These 4 cars, the 2 constructors of the Mazda team and the Lexus team, going absolutely ham on each other, as KG was stuck on the sausage curb and he's lost both positions to both the Lexus cars, and he's trying to make something happen now as the Toyota of Andy Winters trying to go back at KG using all the curb he can, and Andy will gain himself a free little position there, and that's 10 points for him if he can hold that up. Jordy trying to keep up with Legoman's pace, as every single man, I think, is on medium tyres. I forgot to mention that. Andy trying everything he can to run away from KG. And let's have a look what kind of battles we have at the back of the grid, between Greenwood and Smells of Funk, having their own little battle there, a little bit. And let's have a look up the grid, between Jordy, Charizard, Andy Winters, KG, as these 4 have been going at it for a couple of laps now. The Lexus team are trying to maximize the points as much as possible, and looks like KG had a bit of a nightmare there, as going into turn 8, I thought he was on the gravel, but I don't think that's gonna worry him too much, as Jordy goes very wide there, and Black Charizard may be going at him. No team orders, and Jordy going very wide, and Andy on the inside of Black Charizard. Maybe making another move on Geordie. Maybe as Black Charizard and Andy tries to go side by side into the chicane. But that just won't happen as Andy picks himself up into 4th again. And now it's Geordie who will have to be defended. But maybe Black Charizard might go back straight at him. Going on the pit straight maybe. Going into turn 1. As this will be the last time we'll see these couple of drivers. And looks like Greenwood's going to have his race ended. Skittles and Reno, that's going to be the end of their race. And Geordie is being pressured by Andy. Charizard pressuring Andy. And KG trying to pressure Charizard as much as they possibly can. However, these 4 drivers are not stepping off the gas pedal just yet. It's not making it very comfortable as Black Charizard trying to defend on the inside line of KG Racing. Maybe will it happen for KG, and it will happen for him up into 5th. Black Charizard literally trying to force his way through KG as Andy is trying to, well, follow Geordie, but that probably will not happen at all for him as Andy is getting pressured by Andy now. And looks like Andy on the inside. KG going very wide there. And will anything happen? They're going side by side into turn 9. Here, KG on the inside line, Andy on the out. And KG will hold position so far. And unfortunately, Andy will have to settle in for 5th, I'm pretty sure. As we see here. However, that's not the man of the moment. The man of the moment, the Polish driver in the Toyota Supra. He's going to go to win the sprint race. Lego Man coming in 2nd. Geordie up into 3rd. Black Charizard. Geordie rounds off the podium. Black Charizard will finish 4th. 5th with Andy up into 4th. Black Charizard with the time penalty he had is in 5th. Chills in 6th. Smells of Funk 7th. Jewelry in 8th. KG Racing, something must have happened to him. Let's have a look. Greenwood in 10th. And then I'm pretty sure it was Skittles in 11th and Reno in 12th. And, well, that was a brilliant race, I'm not going to lie. Loads of action happening all over the circuit, mostly at the front of the grid. There's going to be some Twitter clips right there, that's for sure. Right, now I can actually answer all your questions. Right, I could win this crap multiplayer from Simon. I mean, listen, if you want to join ALR, the Discord server is in the description of the channel basically. Will you stand 0 chance against Charizard? There is a chance. I nearly had him. I nearly. We had our championship on Saturday, but unfortunately, well, we got removed because we were too quick, and we got placed in a higher tier, and basically, well, we couldn't compete anymore. I was planning to go on soft. I could do 10 laps under with 48 on them. Yeah, most of the drivers basically selected the medium tyre for the sprint, which I'm not really surprised about at all. Commentator, what's my Discord? If you want my Discord, right, hold on. If you want, right, I'll reply to you. Hold on. Can I reply? Nope. Or something like that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I thought so. And looks like the host has ended for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why Reno has ended it, but yeah. That's my Discord if you guys want to add me on there. So Right, hold on. Looks like some people wanted to add me. Hold on. Let's have a look. Oh my god! Right. I might as well accept you all, because, like, why not? Um, let me guess. Black Charizard, I don't think he's cheating. No, I don't. I think that's his actual pace. I really do think that's his actual pace. Especially on the controller. Like, obviously in when he's on a wheel, he can go even quicker. But well, yeah. He's dog water. Well, looks like Charizard, you got a couple of your fans here saying that you're cheating, basically. If, well, if you didn't know, then now you know. So, um, but yeah, no, really good first race. A lot of Twitter action. That's what you could call it. Basically, if you haven't already followed ALR on Twitter, then obviously you could do that. And as we are waiting for the lobby to be set up, um, let me quickly tell you about the sponsor of, well, partnership of, well, of ALR, and it is Aniba. If you haven't heard of them, it is basically a gift card site which is very reliable. I use them myself, and I get cheap, reliable codes for Xbox, PS4, PC, game codes, and everything like that. So yeah. Um, so yeah. Um, Obviously, if you haven't already, head over to aniba.com and you can get yourself a cheap couple of discounts. If you haven't already. Um, and here we are for the 40-minute race, which, well, it's not my favourite. I prefer the sprint. But, but yeah. Uh, so, right, now we'll see a mixture of compounds, I'm pretty sure. So most drivers might go on the hards. Some might go on medium tyres to start it off and everything like that. So, and hopefully we might get a soft runner, hopefully. So yeah, also well, ALR as well, we do GT content and at the same time F1 content. That's another thing which I forgot to say. And is one shot quali on? Some drive. Oh, hold on. Maybe. Oh no. One of the drivers wanted to hop on, but unfortunately he can't. He can't. Unfortunately, he cannot race with us, which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully, you can get your game sorted quickly as possible for next week. And looks like one-shot quali is a go go go. So. Right, who's going to be out first? It's going to be ALR, first man out. So yeah, so let's have a look. ALR, first man out, with Skittles in second, second man to set a lap. Smells of Funk is going to be third. Lego Man in fourth, Garrett in fifth, KG Racing in sixth, Chills and Geordie 7, 8. They basically came out at the same time. I've already said Geordie. You got Reno King finally appearing. Reno King, finally we can actually talk about him in a Spanish livery, which was made for the Spanish GP. Black Charizard as well, and Greenwood. All the races are here. As I quickly have to text someone. Righty then. So ALR starting his lap. Skittles about to start his lap. Smells of Funk as well. Lego Man. Right, let's have a look at the tyre compounds. Right. So hard, mediums with Smells of Funk, as Skittles does go wide there into turn 2. So Funk is on medium tyres, Skittles in hard tyres as he takes a trip through the grass. Garrett on medium tyres, Geordie on hard tyres, Chills on hard tyres, Black Charizard on medium tyres, which is a bit of a surprise to me. Reno on hard tyres, Greenwood on medium tyres, KG on medium tyres, and I'm pretty sure Andy will have a selection of tyres basically. Righty then, and ALR coming up to turn 8 here. And here we are, across the line ALR goes, and it's a 50. Smells of Funk takes provisional pole. Lego Man up next across the line, second fastest. Skittles up next across the line, he's going to remain in fourth. Garrett second fastest, with Geordie now coming up to cross the line. I don't think it's going to beat the 47 mark, as he goes third fastest. Chills up next and he goes 6th fastest. Black Charizard up next across the line. He goes 3rd fastest. Reno King up next across the line. He's going to be 5th fastest. Not the best lap from Reno, as I saw. Greenwood up next. Rounds the last corner, and I don't think it's going to beat the provisional pole time. But I'm pretty sure he goes 8th fastest. KG Racing Eagles provisional pole. And that is the 8th of qualifying. KG Racing on pole position with nearly into the 46s. Smells of Funk in 2nd. Garrett in 3rd. Charizard 4th. Geordie in 5th. Lego Man in 6th. Jay Leary 7th. Chills in 8th. Greenwood 9th. Skittles 10th. I'm pretty sure it's Reno 8th, Greenwood 9th, or something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It depends on how his strategy will go. So if he goes from medium hard to soft, he has a chance, maybe, or even medium hard, depending on how much time is left. Oh, hold on, no, he's left the room. Oh, Charizard, give us a little burn off, or even a couple of donuts. If you can hear me, there it is. Maybe. Nope, never mind. Right then, so. Here we are on a rolling start with KG on pole, with Smells of Fun coming in 2nd, Garrett 3rd, Charizard 4th, Geordie 5th, Reno 6th. The thing is, it resets if you go to the pit lane. He's in 6th, Lego Man 7th, Jay Leary 8th, Chills 9th, Greenwood 10th, Skittles 11th, and Andy on the hard tyres will round off the rest of the grid. And lights out, and away we go. It is go time, and here we are, everyone tucking in behind each other, and off we head into turn 1 for the first time in this race. Garrett already on the inside of Smells of Funk, tries to make a move, and already does. No surprise there, as Black Charizard tries to go on the out. No, he stays behind Smells of Funk, but carrying him, as we see Geordie there through the grass. Someone's just been sent to the Nether Realm. Chills up into 6th. Lego Man on the inside of Greenwood. Greenwood trying to hold on the outside somehow. Andy already in 9th. Lego Man in 7th. Greenwood has the inside line on Lego Man, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be position held. Ooh! As Lego Man too much on the curb, and Andy will pick up a free position, and there he goes, and same as Geordie will pick up a free position. Let's have a look further up the grid then. So Smells of Funk in 3rd, Garrett in 2nd, KG still leading the race somehow, and looks like Geordie is going to be pressurising Andy. No, he won't. I thought he would be, as Andy does take a little bit of the sausage curb there, as Geordie, well, Lego Man basically rammed the rear bumper of Geordie's car, and Lego Man tries to find a way through that Lexus car, being a wall at the moment, doing a Sergio Perez at the moment. Geordie is, but who knows what could happen as we head into the 2nd lap. Of the race. And this is the boring part. Everyone is just so separated. Like, there's just no moves happening except for this one, Jay Leary and Lego Man. Well, too far away, and Skittles, unfortunately, is very far behind. And as we head further up the grid, to first, second and third. They are within a second. And Black Charizard cannot find the pace at all. I don't know. I did explain this earlier, if it is Black Charizard for the taking, but I don't know. It depends on his strategy, as I said. So, so you never know. You never know. KG just got overtook by Garrett, and Garrett will now lead the race. And looks like Garrett is starting to get into his element slowly on GT, using all the skills he got from ACC. So far, as I'm pretty sure he is driving with the quicker drivers, and not as fast as he wants him to be. But at the moment, he did set the fastest lap of the endurance race so far. KG trying to use all the slipstream he can, but that's not going to be good enough as he tries to make a dive bomb, and thankfully he does cancel out, because that would have been, well, race is over for both of them. And looks like it's going to be KG down into 5th, with Reno overtaken and Black Charizard overtaken, as KG goes very wide going into turn 3, and it will allow Greenwood to overtake KG on the inside line. Someone just took a trip through the gravel, and it's Black Charizard. Was not expecting that. I was definitely not expecting that, and that is dark days for Black Charizard. That is really dark days. And his championship rival Legoman will earn way more points than him, as there are yellow flags, and I'm pretty sure it's Reno who has a spinner going into turns 7, I think. 4, 5. Yeah, it's around turn 7. Now heading into turn 8. Here with Black Charizard and Skittles there. And Skittles is pretty much trying to keep up with Black Charizard in the Subaru. Now it's pretty much a fight between the top two. Between Garrett and Smells of Funk, who have been absolutely amazing this race. Greenwood, KG going at it as well, having their own little fight, as Chills is doing a brilliant job for the Mazda team with him and Juno as well. Andy, good recovery drive from no qualification up into 6th place, as Legoman try to use all the slipstream. Andy weaving on the straight, Legoman on the inside of Andy. Will it happen for him? And I don't think it will, as Andy well, he covers off the line completely for Legoman, and Legoman into 7th place, while Charizard is still in 11th, which is not good for him at all. Reno trying to make a recovery drive as well, following his spin on the on turn 6, as we got a little fight going on between these 4 drivers, and from 6th to 9th, between Andy, Legoman, Geordie and Jay O'Leary here. And we got a massive spinner of Andy, and looks like Greenwood has now been invited to the party. Geordie and Jay O'Leary using literally, they got so lucky that they didn't get involved. And looks like Legoman is down in 11th, and it's the 2 championship contenders, 10-11. Righty then, what can happen here as Reno goes very wide, going into turn 9, as Andy doing everything he can to gain places, as Reno has a massive twitch of oversteer there on the exit of turn 11 or 12, something like that. And finally going into lap 5 with nearly 8 minutes gone, we have Garrett leading the race with Chills in 3rd, The top two are completely running away with it, as they are 8 seconds ahead of everyone else. Looks like the medium tyre was the tyre compound to go with for now, as Chills has a 5-second gap to 4th, and looks like it's a four-way fight between 3rd and 7th, and let's stay on this fight for a little while as Greenwood tries to hold 4th. KG on the outside of Geordie. KG makes a move happen for himself, but Geordie tries to fight back. Geordie using all the curb he can, and KG, he has the better traction coming out of turn 5. And here he is once again on the back of Greenwood now, going into turn 7 here. No, that's turn 8. Jesus Christ, I don't know my turns on this track. Reno's now been invited to the party, but Andy using everything, and that was a massive push from Andy to Geordie, which, if damage was on, his front bumper would be absolutely gone at this point. Thankfully, we don't have any of that, but Reno gets himself 2 positions. He does have good racecraft, however, sorry, the pace, but he doesn't have the racecraft. That's the thing, like, he just keeps on spinning, unfortunately, Reno. And KG versus Greenwood, and down the pitch straight we go. Greenwood trying to hold on from KG. KG holding back for now, as that is a massive hit from Andy, trying to brake as much as late as possible, and I'm pretty sure that would have been a massive crash there going into turn 1 here, as KG is on the inside. Sorry, no, he backed out actually, which that was a really good thing to do in my opinion, and he tries to go back at Greenwood. He's finally got the inside line going into, I thought they were going to go too wide into turn 5, but unfortunately they don't. Looks like Geordie is trying to keep up with the rest. Black Charizard is now in 9th, and Lego Man down in 10th, as we see them in the background. Let's stay on this fight for now, as KG goes very wide into that turn. Greenwood getting all the pace he can from that Jaguar, and unfortunately I don't think it's going to be enough for him, as Andy Winters trying to hold on for his dear life against Reno here, as we see, and now looks like Geordie has now been invited to the party. Looks like. And Andy going side by side with Greenwood. That is not a very good place if you want to actually try it. And Reno making a very late move on Andy, trying everything he can, but unfortunately it doesn't work out for Reno. Instead he just loses time to Andy, and Andy trying to go on the outside of Greenwood, now on the inside. There he goes, as Greenwood places his car perfectly in the centre to not allow Andy to gain all that position on him, as now everyone's been invited to the party. From 5th to 10th, the party has now grown and grown and grown. Looks like. So looks like we need to stick on a couple of drivers here, as no moves have so far have been made, but Reno trying to go make a move finally on Andy, but I don't think 4GT car has enough pace to keep up with the Supra. I don't think, as Jesus Christ, what happened there? Oh my God, as Andy somehow picked himself a couple of positions, and I'm pretty sure Greenwood went quite wide there. And Greenwood actually overtaken Andy again, and Andy trying to go on the inside, Reno on the outside of the chicane somehow, and Jordy now is now invited to the party as we go 3 wide into the last turn, and Andy unfortunately is down in 7th as KG has pit for brand new tyres. He was on medium tyres. He's probably going to pit onto hards now. Thinking about it, and now the 2 title championship contenders, we need to stay on them for now as Lego Man going on the inside of Charizard makes a move happen for himself. That brings up the point tally a little closer to the championship leader so far, as Greenwood is back up into 4th, Chills with a 12-second gap, Smells of Funk literally trying everything to get past Garrett, as Garrett is, I think he's struggling on those medium tyres compared to Smells of Funk. Smells of Funk has protected his tyres a lot, and as Garrett is now under pressure from Smells of Funk. Let's stay on this battle for now, as this is the more important fight that we have to see between Garrett and Smells of Funk here. However, I will keep a close eye on the battle that we were on. And Smells of Funk literally pushing Garrett through the chicane at this point. This is where you want to make the move. This is where you want to make it count. At the pit straight here. And will we have a new leader for the first time since lap 2, sorry. And I don't think it will be, as we see Chills there in the background. Smells using the racing line to help him, as Garrett holds his own basically, but it's not going to be good enough, as it will bring Smells of Funk even closer to the back of that Supra. Maybe going into turn 4 here. Smells of Funk trying to go side by side, maybe with a switchback. And I don't think it will happen for him, as Garrett somehow holds first. The Smells of Funk finally tries the move, and Garrett unfortunately he holds his own so fast. We see cars there in the background basically just vibing there, as we see a little update on the Greenwood fight. He's probably pit. It Smells of Funk he goes on the inside of turn 7. Garrett cutting the line as he's into the gravel. Smells of Fun getting all the pace he can out of that McLaren. And it's not going to be enough again, as Garrett has a half-a-second time penalty. And Andy Winters is now 4th, Lego Man up into 5th, Black Showers at 6th, Geordie 7th, and Joe Leary up into 8th. Which could hopefully be quite interesting, as Lego Man overtook Andy just now, going into turn 9 there, into the hairpin, and here maybe Garrett and Smells going down the pit straight for lap 10. Will we see the new leader? And maybe using all the slipstream he can. Garrett going very defensive. Into turn 1 we go, and Garrett still holds his own. Somehow, as Chills is gaining time very, very quickly, as here we are on lap 10, the 2 leaders of the race going nearly side by side, going into turn 4. Smells trying to do a switchback on Garrett, but Garrett holds his own for now. Garrett glitching all over the place on my screen, but I don't know on Smells' screen right now. Pushing Garrett through the corner here, as Garrett he has to slow down a bit, but Smells made a massive mistake on the exit. And will it be enough? Will Garrett hold off the half-a-second time penalty from Smells of Funk, and he will, as we see Chills there in the background, approaching very quickly, as these two have been going at it for 2 laps, and he's caught up about 4 seconds. And looks like Legoman has overtook Andy. Geordie overtook Black Charizard, as well, as we just see them on the exit of turn 7 between Geordie and Charizard. Now Charizard hopefully making a move on Geordie, but no, team orders, and looks like Garrett's going to pit. He's going to pit from his tyres, and Smells of Funk for the first time in this season will take the lead of any race so far, as Chills comes out in second. Legoman on a set of hard tyres overtook Garrett, same as Andy, and he's only just got into the pits, which is not a good sign for him. As I had to take some water. Seriously. Looks like Black Charizard does also pit for hard tyres, as Skittles is up into 9th. Let's have a look. So Garrett will come out in 9th, and KG is in 8th place. Reno in 7th, ALR in 6th, Geordie in 5th, Andy 4th, Legoman in 3rd. Chills using all the grass he can, all the curb he can, to only catch up to Smells. Whoa! And thankfully he caught that in the nick of time, like just on the nick of time, and that will give Chills a massive boost to catch up to Smells. I'm pretty sure, as Legoman just rounded the hairpin for the 11th time this race, and we have 20 minutes down. Smells of Funk pits for probably hard tyres, and Chills will lead the race for the first time this season as well. We have new drivers coming and going from that first spot, and Legoman, I think, will be the man who will lead the race. Not for the first time this season. Andy in 3rd, Geordie in 4th, trying to maximise the points for the Lexus team, as Black Charizard is nowhere to be seen so far. And this is the thing with pit stops, man. Seriously, they just make the race so boring. Like, Chills is up and away. He has a half-a-second time penalty there a bit. It's the thing, like, with with pit stops. It just makes the race so boring. Geordie is quite close to Andy though. And we do see some action between KG and Black Charizard here, as KG probably spun or something, and okay, and and KG on the softer compound compared to Charizard's hard tyres. Who's going to get 11th place, as Black Charizard doesn't look good on points, as he is the championship leader and he needs the points. KG gaining nearly 4 tenths out of that one corner into turn 5, now going into turn 6 here, and he's really close. He's on the rear bumper of Black Charizard as we head into turn 7 now, side by side. KG will probably take 11th for now, as Black Charizard completely has no answer and he will have to settle in for 11th, as he did get the better exit. And there's a brilliant racing from KG and Black Charizard here. Maybe they might be at the back of the grid, however it never fails to entertain the viewers, well, if you guys are still watching anyway, as KG tried to move into the chicane, but unfortunately he couldn't, as Black Charizard lives another day on those hard tyres. Andy finally pitting. It is a long pit, to be fair, so I'm not really surprised at all. And right, let's have a look. So as we see Andy there on the pit, he's only just pitting out here. No battles going on elsewhere, I don't think. I just got a message from someone. Hello. Oh my god. Oh god. Right. And and KG out of nowhere going into turn 4, he finally gets 10th, sorry. And why? Why now? Right, let's have a look. So that's that battle done. Greenwood slowly closing in on Skittles here. Skittles, sorry. As my messenger group. Oh my god, please. Right. Mute. For this long. Oh my god. And right, sorry about that. And looks like Greenwood, sorry, will be. Oh my god, is now on the back of Skittles. And who knows what could happen here as they head into turn 5. And I don't think anything will happen for now, as I just pressed the wrong fucking button. Skittles is on a set of hards, so I'm not surprised that Greenwood is going to overtake him very soon, as I thought he was going in a gravel there. Greenwood slowly but surely approaching Skittles, as Skittles did build himself a little gap to Greenwood there of 1 second, as it was 5/10 over a series of a couple corners. But KG is absolutely all over the track and trying to catch up to 8th and 9th, as Reno for the first time pits this race. So all the soft runners will. No, the medium tire runners will slowly start to pit, whilst on the other hand, Chills, Lego Man, and Geordie on the hard tires from the very beginning. Well, they built themselves a little gap, as Chills have been leading this race for about 4 laps now. And he's going to have to soon pit, as Lego Man won't have to. And he is on 3/4 of his tank, while Geordie has gone nearly over that. Well, he's nearly halfway on his fuel, as ALR will have to pit very soon. Smells of funk. Pitted, so no surprise there that he has half a tank left as well. Garrett, the previous race leader, he's down in 6th, as Greenwood just overtook Skittles, probably going into turn 7, as it was just now, I'm pretty sure. We got ALR in the pit lane, so he's going to lose quite a few positions. Skittles trying to keep up with Greenwood, but Skittles has other ideas, and he goes into the pits for his mandatory pit stop, I'm pretty sure, as KG picks himself up to 7th, Reno up into 8th. Black Charizard is going to come out in 10th, as ALR has only just came out of the pits, and he's on soft tyres. Interesting, as there is only nearly 11 minutes left of the race, so ALR is going to try and use everything he can to secure some points for the McLaren team, as they are quite low in the table, I think, as well as I will tell you the table right now. And the McLaren team are actually in 4th, and they're only 10 points away from the Toyota team, containing Andy and Garrett. So that's that. And Jordy and Chills finally pit for the first time this race, so they're going to lose on quite a bit of time, while Lego Man, on the other hand, still has a 20-second gap to his name, and the previous leaders, Smells of Funk and Garrett, they're only just crossing the line for lap 17, and Greenwood and KG are going at them, but Greenwood has other ideas. He goes into the pits. KG brings himself a couple of Reno also puts himself into a decent position. ALR up into 7th. Charizard in 8th. And Andy in 10th. So trying to make a recovery drive isn't as easy as you think, because you do need to perfectly time it and everything. Skittles has only just finished his outlap, and he still ends up 12th, and he's going to be probably fighting again against Greenwood, I'm pretty sure, as most of the guys are staying on the soft compound tyre, like the likes of ALR. Reno is also on a set of softs, KG on a set of medium tyres, Chills on a set of softs, Garrett on a set of hard tyres, Smells of Funk on a set of hards, and Lego Man only just now pits. He built himself a pretty decent gap, if you have to ask me, but will it be enough? Will it be enough to at least get him a podium? As he only needs about 5 laps of fuel to stay in contention. If he comes out ahead of Chills or even KG, they might have a chance. Well, he has a chance of at least securing a podium, especially with the pace that he has. Can he make it ahead of his own teammate, or will he not? And he will. He has a chance, as he sees Chills there in the distance. Only 4 seconds up the road, as we will have to look very closely on it and monitor these two guys, so Chills and Lego Man, as soon as they have the chance. And everyone is just so separated. This is what I hate about the endurance race. Everyone is just so separated. Looks like KG is on a set of medium soft tyres now, Charizard trying to rescue some points. Same as Geordie. It wasn't a very good week for the Lexus team. And looks like KG did set the fastest lap so far of a 1:46.3. I don't know what lap that was. Lap 14 he set that up. And there it is. As Smells of Funk is now in the lead of this race. As soon as Legoman has pit. And here we are. It's about time. Chills, Legoman, and Garrett are probably all going to be fighting it out for P2 as we speak. And Garrett will try to stay on that podium on a set of hard tyres. This is basically Leclerc Silverstone all over again, as everyone has pit for soft tyres while he's on hard tyres. Can he actually make it happen for himself? And can he still get that podium for himself? As he did have, he's on a 2 podium streak so far. Maybe, just maybe, can he get that last podium spot, as Legoman and Chills are both on a charge to get that second place away from Garrett. And if Chills can hold on, I'm just going to quickly confirm this because I could be wrong if my laptop wants to load. So Garrett last week had the podium, and Chills hasn't had a single podium at all this season. So this could be very big points for the Mazda team, as he finally found the speed going into turn 9 on the inside as Garrett tries to cut back and do a switchback. Chills is up into second place, and he has 5 minutes to chase after Smells of Funk, who is 5 seconds up the road. Garrett, on the other hand, is trying to stay on that podium. He's trying to fight for that podium. Maybe, just maybe, if he can hold on with that pace, which I don't think he will. Legoman is absolutely rapid on those softs, and just maybe he might set the fastest lap into the 45s we go. He is the fastest man on the track so far, and that is very concerning, especially if you're Garrett so far, as you have the fastest man on the track right behind you, who will be securing the fastest point as well. Smells of Funk will have to try and hold on for his dear life if he wants to keep Chills away from that win. Smells of Funk hasn't had a single win this season either at all. He did have a couple place finishes into the top 10 4 times. However, he never had the chance of a podium. Can this be his chance? Can this be his first win and his first podium in ALR as well? As I'm pretty sure he didn't get a podium last season at all. Can it be it? We have 3 minutes and a half left of racing, and it is now a 3-way fight for second place. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Garrett finally found the pace in those hard tyres to keep up with Chills, using Chills's braking points, and now Legoman has caught up to the party, and it is now a 3-way fight for second. Garrett tried used a little bit of the curb there, and unfortunately went wide. He touched the gravel as Legoman did hit the rear bumper of Garrett's Toyota car. Now Chills is up and away. He sees that McLaren ahead of him, and now he's going to try and chase after it. Garrett, on the other hand, has to hold off the fastest man on the track, and he's going very defensive as Legoman using all the pace in that Toyota, the Mazda, sorry, and trying as to be offensive as possible. Garrett using all his defensive knowledge to keep that soft tyre away from his Toyota car at the moment. He has to place that car correctly in the center of the track to keep that third place happening, as he does. And Legoman had to go around the outside, but the switchback unfortunately got to him, and Legoman is up into the podium spots for the third time this race. And Chills has got 2 minutes left on the clock to chase after Smells of Fug. Smells of Fug doing a really good job of keeping that McLaren and that pace for so long into the 48s. However, Chills have been setting up laps for 46s, 47s. Not as fast as Legoman though, who's been setting 46s and 45s. So there's a big difference between Chills and Legoman, especially in pace difference, as my game has just crashed. Oh no.